Imagine this, you've been planning, saving and preparing for months, maybe even years, for that one big trip to the United States. You've done your paperwork, gathered your documents, and finally you are ready to book your visa interview. But then, bam, there is a brand new rule. You can no longer choose to attend that interview in a neighboring country where wait times are shorter or processing is easier. No, from now on, you must face the music right at home in your country of citizenship or legal residence. That's the big shift in US visa policy that started on September 6, 2025. Today I'm breaking down exactly what this change means, why the US government made it, and most importantly, how it affects you as a student, worker, tourist, or business traveler. So let's dive in. So what exactly changes? As of September 6, 2025, the US Department of State rolled out new guidance for non-immigrant visa application. From now on, if you are applying for a visa, whether it's a student visa like the F1, an exchange visa like the J1, a business or tourist visa like the B1, B2, or even specialized work visas, you must schedule your interview at the US Embassy or consulate in either one, your country of nationality or the country where you have legal residence. This means the old flexibility of choosing a third country just because their embassy had faster appointments is gone, unless the US State Department specifically designates an alternate location. You are tied to home or residence. So why this change? Why did this change happen? Now, some of you might be wondering, why would the US government make things more restrictive when wait times are already long? Well, here's the reasoning. First, they want to streamline operations. When officers adjudicate visas in the applicant's home environment, they have better context for documents, local institutions, and cultural patterns. Second, it helps with fraud prevention. Consular officers who know the local situation are in a stronger position to detect inconsistencies, fake documents, or misrepresentations. Third, it balances resources. Instead of overwhelming smaller embassies with thousands of third country applicants, the load now shifts back to each applicant's primary country. In short, the US is saying, handle your visa where your life is based. This policy doesn't exist in isolation. Just a few days earlier, on September 2nd, 2025, the Department of State made another huge move. They announced that almost all non-immigrant visa applicants must now attend in-person interviews. That means many previous waivers like Dropbox renewals, age-based exemption for younger or older applicants, or streamlined reapplications have been scaled back dramatically. So we are seeing a double punch here. One, everyone must show up in person. Two, you must do it in your country of residence or nationality. The clear trend is towards stricter scrutiny, more face-to-face checks, and less flexibility. Let's look at real life impacts. Who is affected the most? Alright, let's talk about the real people impacted. Number one, students. Many students, especially from India, Nigeria, and other high demand countries, used to book interviews, in places like Thailand, Vietnam, or even across Europe, just to avoid long wait at home. With this rule, those options disappear. You must face the potentially months-long queues at home. Number two, business travelers and tourists. Frequent flyers who relied on third country appointments to speed up renewals will now have to plan way in advance. No more quick workarounds. Number three, expats. For people living abroad, things are mixed. If you have legal residence in your host country, you are fine. You can apply there. But if you are just a visitor or don't hold residency documents, you will be forced back to your home country to apply. Number 4, families. Families would travel together, especially for events, education, or medical trips. We will now need to synchronize interview appointments at home, which could mean longer waiting time and tougher coordination. So yes, the impact is wide, touching students, workers, families, and global mobility overall. The exception. Now, not all is rigid. There are exceptions in cases where an applicant's home country does not have routine non-immigrant visa services. The State Department designates an alternate post. For example, Iranian nationals are typically directed to apply in Dubai or Yerevan. Venezuelan applicants may apply in Bogota, Colombia. These exemptions are rare and they are clearly listed on official State Department channels. So unless you are from one of those countries, the new rule applies to you without wiggle room. Let's look at the pros and cons of this policy. Let's weigh both sides fairly. The pros: officers gain deeper local knowledge to assess cases. Potential fraud detection improves. Third country bottlenecks get reduced. The system becomes more consistent. The cons: longer waiting times in already busy embassies like India, Nigeria, and Philippines. Less flexibility for travelers who move often or study abroad. Increased cost for applicants who must travel back home just for an interview. More stress on families and businesses that depend on faster visa turnaround. So while the government highlights the efficiency and fraud prevention side, applicants worldwide may feel the brunt of the inconvenience. Okay, enough about the challenges. Let's talk solutions. If you are planning to apply here, what you should do: number 1, book early. Don't wait until the last minute. Many embassies now have wait times stretching into months. Number 2, stay updated. Regularly check your embassy's official website for the latest procedures. Rules can change quickly. Number 3, get resident proof ready. If you are applying outside your nationality country, be sure your legal residency paperwork is solid. Number 4, prepare thoroughly with stricter interviews. Bring all supporting documents, financials, academic acceptance letters, proof of ties, everything, just bring it. Number 5, be patient. Understand that this system is tightening globally, so delays are the new normal. Planning ahead is your best friend. So now let's look at the bigger picture. Why now? Zooming out for a second, why is the US doing this now in 2025? Post-pandemic recovery has created a massive backlog in visas. By centralizing applications at home embassies, the State Department hopes to better allocate resources. Security concern remains high, especially with migration challenges worldwide. Local adjudication allows for deeper checks. Politically, there is pressure on the administration to tighten immigration control while still promoting legitimate travel and study. So this move is both administrative and political. It's about streamlining operations, but also about projecting control and security to the American public. So here's the bottom line: if you are applying for a US non-immigrant visa after September 6, 2025, you must go through the embassy in your country of nationality or legal residence. Third country applications are no longer allowed, except in special cases where the US designated an alternate post. This comes on top of new rules requiring almost all applicants to attend in-person interview. The shift will cause longer waits in busy countries, less flexibility for global applicants, but potentially more consistency and fraud prevention. It's a tough pill for many, but Knowing the rule and planning smartly will help you get through the process. If this video helped clarify things for you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out next update on global visa and immigration news. If you have been personally affected by this change, drop a comment below, share your story, your wait times, your struggles, or even your tips, because trust me, thousands of others are going through the exact same thing right now. Stay informed, stay prepared, and safe travels. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.